Good morning. I would like to welcome you to the regular public meeting of the Henry County Board of Commissioners for 9 a.m. Monday, November 15, 2010. At this time, I would like to call the meeting to order, and before I ask for an acceptance of the agenda, I do need to make a couple of changes to that. This morning, I would like to amend the agenda so the first item would be an executive session, and then following the executive session, we would convene back into public session for the meeting, and then following that, we do have a meeting scheduled in Conference Room B on a proposed road project update by GDOT, and we will adjourn the meeting from Conference Room B. So at this time, I would like to ask for an acceptance of the agenda with the executive session coming first on that. Motion by Mr. Holder. Second by Mr. Stamey. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. At this time, I need a motion to convene into executive session for the purposes of potential pending litigation, personnel matters, and land acquisition. Motion by Mr. Basler, second by Mr. Stamey. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. You want me to go ahead and start? Yes, ma'am. I need a motion to reconvene into public session. Have a motion by Mr. Basler, second by Mr. Stamey. All in favor? Motion carries 4-0. This time I need a motion for approval of an affidavit and resolution pertaining to executive session. Have a motion by Mr. Stamey. Second by Mr. Basler. All in favor? Motion carries 4-0. We're going to back up now to our agenda, and the first item is financial services, a resolution requesting approval of an appropriation of library impact fee proceeds to the library system. Our presenter is Mike Bush, Finance Director, Exhibit Number 1.
Good morning, Madam Chair and Board. Back in August of 2009, we gave the Library Board $125,000 worth of impact fees, and they have come back to us today asking to get another drawdown on the impact fees. They're currently $56,000, $56,399.92 in that account, and this resolution is to provide them with $50,000 worth of impact fee money to buy new books and items like that. We've actually collected, in the last fiscal year, we collected $28,845, and to this point this year, we've only collected $10,000. So this will probably be the last time that we have any large amount of money to provide to the library for a while until impact fees come back up. But there is $56,000, and they've requested $50,000.
Are there any questions or comments pertaining to this item?
Move to approve.
Motion to approve by Mr. Holder, second by Mr. Stamey. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to social services, the first item is a resolution requesting approval of a contract for architectural construction services regarding the new transit facility. Our presenter is David Williamson, Transit Director, Exhibit Number 2. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The resolution before you is for approval for construction services for the new transit facility. There were 4 proposals for professional services received and reviewed by the Splash Department. All proposals met the minimum requirements. Moss Development is recommended based on their extensive and successful 20-year history. The total cost is $15,225, and reimbursement is available through the 5307 Federal Transit Administration's grant. There are no matching funds required.
Does any board member have a question or comment? If not, you have before you a resolution approving the professional services contract, and I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Mr. Bowman, second by Mr. Holder. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
The next item is a resolution requesting approval of a contract for civil engineering design, landscape architecture, and permitting services regarding the new transit facility, and that's Exhibit Number 3.
Yes, ma'am. The civil engineering proposal was for 3. We received 3 professional services proposals. Those were also reviewed by the Splash Department, and all three method minimum requirements. Moore Bass Consulting was recommended based on their 19-year work history. Total cost is $17,190, and those funds are also available through the 5307 grant, and there are no matching funds required.
City Board member have a question pertaining to this item? If not, you have a resolution before you, and I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Mr. Stamey, second by Mr. Holder. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Moving on to planning and zoning, the first item is a resolution requesting approval of a street light district. Our presenter is Sherry Hobson Mathis, Planning and Zoning Services Director, Exhibit Number 4. Good morning, afternoon, I'm sorry.
Good afternoon, Madam Chairman and board members. The request before you this afternoon is a street light request, which was submitted by the property owners of Beverly Meadows Estates, which is located in District 5. The requirements of the ordinance have been met, and planning staff has recommended approval.
If there are no questions or comments pertaining to this item, I believe this lies in District 5, and I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Mr. Basler. Second by Mr. Bowman. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. The next item is a resolution requesting award of a bid for the purchase of building air tightness testing equipment. Excuse me, our presenter is Mike Keeble, Facilities Maintenance Director, Exhibit Number 5. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Henry County's facilities maintenance was awarded, well, the county was awarded the Energy Efficiency Conservation Block Grant, and through this grant, we are able to purchase some tools for the equipment to accomplish testing to determine county buildings that may be candidates for air sealing. The testing includes blower door protocols, infrared imaging, and other methods to identify energy conservation. The request was processed through Purchasing Department, and the bid notice was issued to 12 area and national vendors. The bid documents were posted on the county website, and the bid notice was listed at ACCG. And one vendor submitted a bid for the equipment. The one bid was received from the manufacturer of the testing equipment and distributor of the peripheral equipment. And item price schedule is attached detailing the equipment and the pricing. And we're requesting that we award this bid to the Energy Conservatory in the amount of $12,351.
City Board member have a question or comment pertaining to this item? If not, you have a resolution before you, and I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve, Madam Chair.
We have a motion to approve by Mr. Holder, second by Mr. Stamey. All in favor? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Did anyone sign up for public comment? Mr. County Manager, anything for public session?
No, ma'am.
Ms. County Attorney?
No, ma'am.
The upcoming meetings and events. Tomorrow, November 16th at 6:30 p.m., we have a regular board meeting. Thursday, November 25th, and Friday, November 26th, all county offices will be closed in observance of the Thanksgiving Day holiday. Monday, December 6th at 9 a.m., we have a workshop meeting, and Tuesday, December 7th at 9 a.m., we have a regular public meeting. At this time, the board will now convene to Conference Room B for updates on proposed road projects by GDOT, and we will adjourn our meeting from there. And also, I would, before we move to Conference Room B, I also want to acknowledge